Hi and welcome back to another junior algebra video. Hopefully you've mastered the art of adding and subtracting and multiplying terms, because now we're going to chat about dividing algebraic terms. Right, here's the key thing about dividing. First and foremost, we don't use the divide sign. In algebra, when we say a number like d divided by 3, we write it with the fraction sign, d over 3. All right, let's get into some examples. Here's example 1. We're going to simplify 20x, 20 times a number x, all divided by 10. Now, all we're going to do here is we're just going to work out what 20 divided by 10 is. We can do that. It gives us a nice whole number of 2. 20 divided 10 is 2. So we can write down 2. And we've still got this x we haven't done anything with. So we're just going to write that next to the 2. So we're left with 2x. That's all we do. We just go 20 divided 10 is 2 and write it as 2x. Right, here's example 2. Let's simplify 25x divided by 10. Well, if we try and go 25 divided 10, it gives us a decimal, 2.5, I think it is. It's not a whole number, and we're not going to write down 2.5 because in algebra we prefer not to work in decimals. So here's a better strategy. We're going to divide. We're going to use our fraction skills and simplify the fraction, because both 25 and 10 can simplify. Both can be divided by 5. So if we divide 25 by 5, we get 5. If we divide 10 by 5, we get 2. So 25 over 10 simplifies down to 5 over 2. Now the x is sitting there, hasn't done anything with it. It's on the top of the fraction. So we're just going to leave it on the top of the fraction, and we're going to write our final answer as 5x over 2, or 5x divided by 2. All right, let's get on to number 3 and get a little bit harder. Here we go. Let's simplify 18 times x times y, 18xy, divided by 6x, or 6 times x. Now we're going to do the coefficients first. So let's go 18 divided by 6. That gives us a nice whole number of 3. So let's write down 3. Now let's turn our attention to the variables, the letters. Now we've got these two x's, x on the top and x on the bottom. And remember, the fraction sign means divide. So we've got x divided by x. Now they're going to cancel. This is a process in algebra where we basically get rid of the x on the top and get rid of an x on the bottom. The technique is called cancelling, so the x's will cancel. Now, why do they cancel? Because any number divided by itself is 1. If I said to you 5 divided by 5, that's 1. So x divided by x is also 1, because x is a number divided by itself. So whenever you see a letter on the top and a letter on the bottom, they're going to cancel, disappear basically. We've still got the y here. We haven't done anything with the y. That can't cancel because there's not a y on the bottom. So we're just going to pop the y next to 3. And our final answer is 3y, 3 times y. Right, our final example is this one here. Let's simplify 24 times a times c, all divided by 16 times a times b times c. So again, we go 24 divided 16, and it gives us a decimal. It's not a nice whole number. So we can't write down a decimal in algebra. So we're going to simplify it with our fraction skill and divide the top and the bottom by 8 and simplify the fraction to 3 over 2. Now let's go back to an idea we talked about in the last example of cancelling. These a's, a divided by a, are going to cancel because the number divided by itself will cancel. Also, guess what? The c's are going to cancel. C divided by c will cancel. So the a's will disappear, the c's will disappear. That leaves us just with the b. Notice the b is on the bottom of the fraction, so we're going to pop it on the bottom, and we're going to be left with 3 divided by 2 times b as our final answer. All right, that's us. Thank you for watching.